Good morning, everyone. It's Rachel, and it's Wednesday morning. And so at this point, this is my third video. You may be wondering, why is she always in the car? Well, I have discovered that as I've been listening to some mindset audios on how to take massive action and make the most of my time, I have to squeeze things in when I have time, whether it's 4 minutes or half an hour. So this is my time in the morning where just before I get to work during the day, I take these couple of minutes to talk to you, all my viewers, just to let you know who I am, and to let you know that I'm a real person. So I'm always in my car, and I always have to be in this position because, as you can see behind me, it's been wonderfully bright and sunny, which I love. This is the only position that allows me to have a whole face in the video. So that's why I'm in the same position and the same spot in my car on every video. But I wanted to come to you today and talk with you, excuse me, about the one piece of information that takes something from unfamiliar to familiar. I don't know if any of you have Netflix, but my kids and I were watching The Brain Games on Netflix. It's just short little episodes that kind of explain how your brain works. And it's really quite fascinating because your brain is a really intelligent organ, and it can connect dots and do some really incredible things. And so last night we were learning about how your brain takes things and relates them to familiar objects. If they're unknown, if you don't know a lot of information about these things, your brain will relate it to what you already do know. And of course that's very important because as human beings, we like to make choices according to what's familiar to us, because familiar feels comfortable. So, say for instance, some choices that we have to make in our daily lives, that we have to step outside the box and do things that are unfamiliar or uncomfortable. Say you're hungry and you're in a different place than your normal day. Maybe you're traveling out of town, or you just had to drive into an area, and all of a sudden you find yourself past your schedule and it's lunchtime and you're starving and you don't know the restaurants. So you have to pick a place, and maybe it's a small town, so it doesn't have the regular fast food chains. So you have to make a decision to go into somewhere unfamiliar. And once you step inside the door, you find out what the menu is like. Maybe it's not very descriptive. Maybe you just have to go ahead and order, and you don't find out until you get your food whether you like it or not. And at that point, then you know, that this is a place I want to come back to because the food actually was really good, or no, not so good, and we'll take that one off the list. Also, maybe you need a haircut. For women, this can be a huge dilemma because we're very particular about our hair, and it's very nice when we have a stylist that we can go to consistently. But what if your stylist gets out of the business and you have to find somewhere else to go? You have to step out of your comfort zone, take a chance, maybe do a little bit of research or see if anyone has any recommendations. But it's still unfamiliar to you because you've never experienced it firsthand before. So there's a lot of decisions like that we have to make on a daily basis. Here in my town, there is a very, very, very popular shoe store called The Shoe Box. It's actually the largest shoe store in America. People travel from all over the place to come to this shoe store. It's crazy. It's crazy inside. There's train tables and birds and just live animals, and it's a crazy, huge shoe store. And so, but you go into a shoe store and looking for a tennis shoe, and maybe they don't have the regular brand that you carry, or the brand that you love has been discontinued and you didn't purchase two pairs. the last time you got your shoes, so now you have to find a new tennis shoe. And it's really hard because you're thinking, well, I don't want to have to spend money if I don't like the tennis shoe. But the only way to find out is to take a leap of faith and find something that feels good in the store, take a leap of faith, buy it, and get it home and try it and find out. These are all things that we do on a daily basis where we don't have all the information in front of us, but we make decisions based on familiar ideas, familiar concepts, familiar feelings, and then we continue closing the circle, inputting information as we go through the experience. So I wanted to just encourage you guys, if you are watching this video this morning and you're following me and wondering, is this for real? Is this girl a real person? Is this business that she's doing online anything that I can trust in? I would encourage you to watch my videos. I would encourage you to go to my personal Facebook page. I have had that up for years, and you will see that I am reliable, that I am generous, that I am consistent over the years with the content that I put on my personal Facebook page, and you will see that I am a real person with kids and a life and a family and a job. And so go back to things that are familiar to you. If you agree with the personality that I have shown you that I am on my Facebook page, then take massive action right now and message me or click on the link below this video that I will put down and review the information and step outside your comfort zone, step outside the familiar for 1 minute, because as soon as you take that step of faith, it just takes one piece of information for you to become familiar with what you're doing, and then it's not unfamiliar anymore, and it's not uncomfortable. And you will see that I will provide you with step-by-step training. I will provide you with communication between you and I, and we can build a friendship if that's what you want. But I just want to encourage you this morning to not overthink things. There are things that we do every single day where we have to gather as much information as we have the ability to, but then we also have to take a leap of faith and step out and take action. So take action this morning. If you've been watching me, instead of watching me, just join me and start your training now so that you can start earning money and do this thing with me. So I look forward to connecting with all of you who are watching this now and want to join me. And you can message me on my business page here, or you can send me an email, and I will put that link in the comments as well. Have a great day.